Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Fire Emblem Discussion. It's been a while since I posted a video, and I understand that a lot of people are probably like, wouldn't this be the time for a Fire Emblem based YouTube channel to post videos about Fire Emblem Three Houses, because it comes out in like literally 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today, we will be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, right? So why am I not covering all the Famitsu articles and all the character previews and all these other things that other YouTubers are jumping all over, jumping on the opportunity to try and get the clicks and the views and stuff? And that's great for them, you know, and people are really into that stuff. I specifically remember when Super Smash Bros. Brawl came out, and this is the first game I ever did this with. Super Smash Bros. Brawl was like going to come out, and they had that website where they uploaded a screenshot of either like a new character, new music, stage, or just some really insignificant item, or just like sometimes it was something really cool, sometimes it was something that didn't matter at all. But I looked every single day, every single morning before school. I looked at the Smash Bros. Dojo website to see the news for the day, because I was so excited for that game. But fast forward to now, as an adult, I don't like that. I don't want to be told what's in a game. I want to experience it for myself. Yeah, I heard someone say the other day, and by the other day I mean like forever ago. I don't know. I always say that. I say the other day when I really mean like 2 years ago. Sometimes, like, so dumb. But yeah, the other day, I heard someone say that millennials are more willing to spend money on experiences than they are, you know, objects. And, you know, I was thinking about that because, you know, I'm a millennial, but I was thinking about that. I was like, is that what I do? You know, I personally prefer to spend money on, like, video games and stuff like that, so I was thinking objects. But then I realized that I buy those video games, these objects, to have a meaningful experience. And when I don't get to have that meaningful experience for myself, or I feel like it's robbed from me by spoilers and knowing what's going to happen or knowing what to expect in a game, which it ruins the experience a little bit for me. So personally, I have been avoiding everything Three Houses that I possibly can. I don't want to know about the new characters before I play the game. I don't want to know about every single game mechanic there is before I play the game. I want to experience it. I want to, you know, I want to have all the feelings of a first time playing this game. I don't want to go into it saying, okay, this is how it's going to go. I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this. I'm going to make this character this class. I'm going to, you know, train this weapon proficiency for this character. I don't want to do that stuff. I don't want preconceived notions before I go into the game. And here's the thing. I'm not blaming for Nintendo for marketing Three Houses the way they are, because they have to. They have to market Fire Emblem Three Houses so that and show off its interesting and unique mechanics, its interesting and unique story elements, because if they don't, people just aren't gonna buy it. There are so many video games that are begging people to buy them, right? There's so many, there's only so much money that a person can spend on video games, and they can't buy everything, so every single, you know, developer is putting out everything every bit of information they possibly can to make their game seem more desirable than the next game and the next game. It's also a problem of Nintendo's marketing strategy, and more of a problem of the industry at large, you know? Because they have to do that. They have to show that there's a 5-year time skip or something like that, or else people might think, oh, this is just a weird high school simulation game or whatever, or college simulation or academy simulation, whatever people would say. And sure, I'm glad more people are going to buy the game. I don't know. I'm being a little wish-washy here. I'm glad people are going to buy the game. That's what I want. But I just know that could have been an amazingly cool experience for me to have personally, to be like, okay, doing some academy stuff, and oh wait, going into the 5 years into the future, and then to see Claude, to see Edelgard, to see especially Dimitri in their future portraits and their future character models, and just be like, whoa, what happened here? And discover for myself that, oh, they're at war now, they used to be friends. Like, it's just this amazing moment that I and many other gamers could have had to themselves. instead was ruined for us by a trailer at E3, which of course I was going to watch. I understand what people are going to say that are against this. They're going to say, well, just don't follow gaming media. Just don't watch E3, don't watch trailers, don't watch all this stuff. And, you know, I stopped. After the E3 trailer, I stopped watching or seeking out any Three Houses content because I don't want to be ruined on another big surprise. And, you know, I hope that Three Houses still gives us something, still drops a little emotional bomb on us at some point. I'm sure they will. But I'm just really jealous of my younger self when I got to have experiences with games like Chrono Trigger, where I got to see, you know, I'm not going to spoil it just in case anyone hasn't played it, but it is just one of the most like heartbreaking things happens at a point in that game. And same goes for Final Fantasy VII, though I'm sure very few people actually like don't know about that at this point. I mean, you know, 20-something-year-old game. There's these really impactful moments in gaming history that could be huge, but are spoiled by trailers, articles, and information just in hopes of getting one more sale, getting one more person to buy the game. And that's heartbreaking to me because we miss out on these really cool experiences. And it's not just Three Houses. You know, we're seeing that, and I focus on Nintendo because that's what I care about the most. That's who I follow the most closely. But, you know, Super Mario Odyssey, they showed off everything. They showed off so much. Even though it's an early moment in the game, it could have been so cool if they didn't show us that we could become a dinosaur and be like, oh frick, you have this aha moment, I can be a dinosaur. That could have been so cool. And I understand there's a really cool moment at the end of New Donk City, and the end of the game is like bonkers. Like, did not see that coming at all. It was really, really cool. I loved it. But there were still just so many little discoveries that I wish I could have had on my own. Breath of the Wild, I feel they did a little better with that, but that's just because that game is so freaking huge that I think it would have been impossible for them to have ruined every surprise. So, those are my thoughts, just kind of my free-flowing thoughts. I was thinking about this at work yesterday, and I wanted to share with you guys. But, so do you think Fire Emblem Three Houses has been shown off too much? Do you think we have too much information for the game? Do you wish they had held back on some of the information so we could discover it for ourselves, like the time skip and whatever else? Or do you think that they have shown the perfect amount? Do you think that, you know, what they're doing is perfect and it's going to bring new people in? That's what you would want, and you're okay knowing these things, and the like? Or do you think it's somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to see what you guys have to say on this topic, because honestly, I'm having a hard time with it. I'm just like, all this news has made me like not excited for the game as much as I should be, which is really bad. It's honestly just really sad to me because I was really excited for this game and I've been really excited for this game. But now that it's like, I feel like I know the majority of really cool things. And again, I'm sure that's wrong. I'm sure there's going to be other cool moments and cool like classes and things that we haven't seen yet. Maybe even some cool weaponry we haven't seen yet. But I really hope we just, I don't know, just let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's grow this channel, have a good community. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much as I used to. I started a new job. I've been really busy with that. We just moved into a house actually, and we're finally like got the internet set up, got everything working. We're finally good. So thanks for your patience with me. Hopefully I'm gonna get back on the video making train and make this better, and continue to grow this channel. But thanks for watching, guys. Again, stick around for more Fire Emblem discussion, and go check out some of my other videos if you're craving some Fire Emblem talk.